Cowboys talk in effect. Yes. Mr. Kevin Sibbles. What's going on?
I'm good. Let's do this. Let's do these monkey nuts.
Wow.
Let's do these.
Monkey nuts. Oh, that's too much there. This is Cowboys talk. We're going to finish off the rest of the Dallas Cowboys schedule. I believe I had them only losing one game out of 7.
And I said
think you had them 2. Yeah. So basically, they have a good record going into their bye, and October 27th is their bye. So
good week for a bye.
Yeah, middle of the season. Nursing in the injuries and get ready for the long stretch. Like I said before, the Cowboys schedule is funny. Real funny. They don't have back-to-back home games. Weird. They alternate. They have the home, then the road, all season long. They have 2 games that are road games, Detroit and New England, which we're going to get into. I'm fearful. I'm a little scared on how the second half of the season will turn out. But let's get into it. The Cowboys come off of their bye. They got the Giants. Monday night, ESPN. What do you think? This is off the bye, and they go on to Monday night.
Usually they're all right coming off the bye. And
that bye after the bye.
That extra day off might help them out since they're playing on the Monday.
Yeah.
I think they win this one.
Yeah.
I think they win this one.
I like the Cowboys in this game.
I like them in this game.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys Monday night. I've always said throughout the years, I do not like the Cowboys playing on ESPN because funny things happen. They don't look good on ESPN.
Something about those night games, Monday night games.
It's for me personally, it's ESPN. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Give me ABC, Monday Night Football, go back to the old school, man. That's what
technically it is on ABC. They're owned by the same people.
Yeah, whatever. I'm talking about ABC. We know it as up here in Harford County, Channel 8, WTNH. Got all these symbols down.
Well, all right.
The guy knows that. Whatever is WTNH. Oh, it's New Haven and
this is New Haven. Hartford,
whatever New Haven. But anyway, I like the Cowboys.
I like the
Cowboys in this one. And they go back home now.
Minnesota, that's going to be a fun game.
This is a Sunday night game. So they got Monday night, then Sunday night.
What kills me for a team that everybody says sucks, they get a lot of primetime slots.
Oh, man, they are littered with. You're going to see the Cowboys on national television a lot in this second half of the season. It is ridiculous. So the Giants, we already discussed the Giants. That's a Monday night game. That's ESPN. Vikings, Cowboys, that's a Sunday night game.
NBC.
This is going to be interesting. What Minnesota team is going to show up? I know this is early predictions, but I'm taking Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, you think about it, huh? You think they might come, and shock them on Sunday night. Thinking about it.
The last time Dak went up against this defense, he didn't do all too well. It was last-second heroics.
In Minnesota.
Yeah. So that was, we talked about that game, and I said one person was on the sideline and never put on a headset, and it just drove the game crazy.
Yeah.
But I think being at home against this team, and we've seen how other teams have destroyed them running the ball, I think Cowboys will be fine.
They will be fine. I wonder if they're going to be wearing the color rush uniforms, them all white.
I think they said they got rid of those.
No, I think they're still going to rock them. We'll see. Well, we'll see after, later in the season. Now, this is where the vicious back-to-back road games start. Detroit Lions, and it's a 1 o'clock game. Now, if you watch the other one, I do not like Dallas playing at 1 o'clock. And unfortunately, I got the Cowboys taking the loss.
Against Detroit?
Yes. Matthew Stafford always has a good game against Dallas. For some reason, maybe he's from Texas and he wants to play good against the Cowboys, but I'm scared of this one.
I think they pulled this out. That defense in Detroit isn't as stout as it was the last time we had to go up against them. I think they pulled this out. I think the next game is the pitfall.
Well, I got them losing this one, so that's about 2 losses. Now, this game is not probably going to be on television. So, Cowboys get a little break there. Now we got
Against Buffalo.
no. It's
New England.
New England.
That's a loss.
You automatically saying Dallas is losing to New England.
In New England.
In New England.
Dallas loses
4
to
o'clock
New
game.
England.
Fox.
Dallas loses against New England.
Really? You close your eyes on that one too. Man, it
Dallas
must be true.
loses.
When a man sit there and be like, yup, they're going to lose that
in
game.
New England. It ain't the players.
No.
It's the people who are sitting on the opposite sides of those fields holding those clipboards. And the one on the home side always have something because he's going to take something away that the other one is not going to plan for and not going to make the adjustments.
So you're talking Bill Belichick, Jason Garrett. And we still, as a fan base, do not trust Jason Garrett.
Not when it comes down to those adjustments that's going to be needed. Because even though Kellen Moore now is going in offensive coordinator, that main weapon is sitting in the backfield. And we already know what Cooper can do. Now, the rest of them going to have to put something because he's going to take one of them away. And he's going to force that to make those decisions. And we've seen how even in as recent as last season, sometimes when it comes down to making some of those decisions, you sit there and look at him like, really, dude? Really? You couldn't think of anything else to do. Throw the ball in the stands. Give somebody's child a early Christmas gift or something. But Belichick is famous for taking one thing away and forcing you to beat them in some other way or fashion. And I don't think our coach is going to make those adjustments to overcome that.
I'm going to say this, and it might sound like I'm a homer or just if I think Dallas is going to be that team, this is the game that they have to prove it. Yeah. Because what did Jimmy Johnson always say? When you're going against a gorilla, you got to give them everything you got. And the Patriots are that gorilla.
That's right.
In New England.
That's right.
You can say whatever you want about New England. They are by far the best organization team in sports, or one of them. Top team in the NFL for the last 5 years, definitely. Yeah. What else can you say about the Patriots?
Remember that movie, I think it was Congo, where they were taking the ape back into the jungle?
Yeah.
Was that Congo?
Yeah.
Remember when they met up with that silverback? Mm-hmm. And the guy said, you're not supposed to run? And then when the silverback came up to him and screamed, he just stood there for a moment and didn't budge.
Yeah.
And then when the silverback went away, he turned around and everybody was gone. And then you see him pop up and go, well, okay then. That's Jimmy Johnson to stand up there with the gorilla. Jason Garrett took the rest of the team and hid behind the bushes and facing that gorilla.
Ooh,
so unless Jason Garrett is going to grow a pair and actually stand up and make those adjustments, they're going to keep getting the hold of these gorillas and keep getting slapped.
You basically trying to say Jason Garrett ain't got no testicles.
Jason Garrett need to learn how to come up with a game plan and make those adjustments.
Wow.
To get them over these big games like this.
This is it. This is it. This is a November game. It's probably going to be on Fox.
And it's going to be more likely cold. Knowing their luck, it's going to be cold. But my biggest thing is Bill is going to make those adjustments. He's going to study the tape. He's going to know the flaws of this offense and of this defense. And he's going to do everything he can to pick it apart. It's up to that man in the other side to figure those out and make those key adjustments in games to get them over the top.
This is a huge game.
Prime example, the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. New England made their adjustments, but they stayed one step ahead and made adjustments on the fly that kept them where they were. That is the key.
This is a big game. Patriots, Cowboys, Patriots. So
hopefully I'm wrong.
You got Dallas losing. I got Dallas winning in that game. The one that's been up here, I personally do not care about it. But
Just because Cole running his mouth, I hope they punch him in his teeth.
Buffalo I will say this about Buffalo. The backfield is kind of scary. Got Frank Gore, LaShawn McCoy, and TJ Yeldon. You really can't count on McCoy because he always gets hurt at some point during the season. So it's really Frank Gore and is this TJ Yeldon. And they do got some receivers. They got John Brown, and they got Measly Beasley. So I don't know how good he's going to be, but they did try to upgrade their team. If Dallas don't beat them by at least 3 touchdowns, in my opinion, it's going to be a
3
failure.
touchdowns.
It's going to be a failure because this should be one of them Thanksgiving where they put up 40 on Buffalo type thing and really put it to them.
I don't know. I think coming off of that short week, it might be a little.
Oh yeah, it's going
And
to be
depending
a short
on
week.
how they play in New England, is how they're going to come into this game. If it's one of those tough losses, I think they're hungry and they come inside there and they beat them like children.
Oh, they need to beat them anyway like children. But let's keep it moving. Now we move into the month of December at Chicago. Now everybody, when you look at the experts and they're talking, this is automatically a loss.
Yeah, I don't
Since
think
it's at Chicago, it's December,
I don't
it's
think
cold.
it's a loss because I remember that last time they played up in Chicago
And they smacked
went up
them.
there and they smacked
Like
the
41
teeth out
or
of
something.
them. Yeah, they went up there. They avenged the year before.
Yeah.
And they really got up there. I don't think Dallas is scared to play in the cold.
I don't think
Up
so
here,
either.
I don't
I don't
think they're
think
scared
any
of
of these.
this.
First of all, I don't think any of these players are afraid of cold because they all playing a cold.
Yeah.
It's the mindset.
Unless your team was in Florida.
Yeah.
But but I think Cowboys pull this win.
I think they're gonna smoke them too because is
I don't
this
think
Bears
I don't
team?
think Khalil Mack is going to be
Is
that
the
much
Bears
of a
going to be what they were last season?
I don't think so.
Now they playing on a first place schedule.
right.
So we're going to see how good the Bears and Nagy and their whole offensive play calling is. Rams at the Cowboys.
All I have to say is, and I tell it all the time, and people think I'm crazy until they have to look it up. As a defensive coordinator, Wade is undefeated against Jason Garrett.
Well, I tell you what, he's about to take the L on this one.
I don't think
because
so.
I don't think Gurley's going to be there. I think the Rams are going to suffer.
You think he's
Because
not
they're
gonna
gonna
be
they're
there?
gonna have from the New England curse. You know what happens to teams that lose to New England, right? They lost in the Super Bowl. They only scored 3 points, and they are offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, we saw what happened to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But
Take
what you
it
mean
to
Gurley's
L.
not going to be there?
I think he ain't gonna be there. I think that knee injury is gonna creep up. Because remember, this Rams Cowboys game is later in the season. So he got all them games to go through to get to that one, and I don't think Gurley's gonna make it. I got the Cowboys.
If Gurley don't make it, I'll take the Cowboys. But if he's there, it's going to be a tough battle. But I think Wade wins out.
You taking the Rams. All right, all right. Cowboys at Eagles.
Win.
Ooh-wee.
I ain't even talk about
At
that one.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, they win.
Oh, okay. Will Carson Wentz be there? That's the
question.
yeah. Will Carson Wentz going to be there? And I'm going to say no because this is when traditionally he starts getting hurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
unless he flipped the strip and get hurt early and come back late.
get hurt in the 3rd game, come back in the 10th game, that type thing. Getting all that money. The Philadelphia, you're a joke because they did the same thing with DeMarco Murray. They took him from Dallas, so they jumped the gun and gave Carson the extension that Dallas didn't do theirs. So what you think you putting the pressure on Dallas? But that's a whole nother.
They think
topic.
they say they put him on Dallas because now Dak's agent can go in and say, hey, he stayed healthy for 3 straight seasons. He did
please.
this. He brought you 2 NFC titles and then that.
That you a 4th round pick. Redskins at the Cowboys to finish out the season. Who knows if this game is even going to be important
That is
at this
messed
point?
up.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Folks, you can check out my podcast at Podomatic.com. Dallas Cowboys Raw and Cowboys all day, every day. Check it out. Peace. Thank you, Mr. Sevels. And thank you, Cowboys.